I am bisexual. That means I've had sex twice. Thank you so much. No, if my father had loved me, I'd be a full-blown lesbian. But he didn't, so I'm just a half-butch bisexual who still needs attention from men. A lot of dad talk tonight. I should be fair to my father. He loved me in his own way. His own way was a prison tattoo of my name on his calf, given to him by a man named Mo with ink that he made in a toilet. So he risked hepatitis C for me, so people can know that he loves me when he wears shorts. But no, I am very gay. I'm very gay. It surprised me in all of my flannel when I ended up with a dude. They blacklisted me at the Birkenstock store. My Subaru left me. She was like, bitch, this was not the plan. What are we doing? I'm super gay. I am attracted to, like, all women and 5 dudes. They are my boyfriend, Patton Oswalt, Seth Rogen, and Zach Galifianakis twice. Yes. I do have a type, and it is men who look like me when our shirts are off. I don't want to know whose hairy titty is whose in the playback video. That's cool. No, I don't have any kids because I had $600 when I needed it. Don't fucking groan at me because you know the exact price tag of not wearing a condom. That was not my decision. I appreciate the men who laugh at that joke though, because it means you went halvesies, and I appreciate that. That's awesome. You get to say bitch now. You get a punch card. You get 5. You get to say bitch. Actually, I just got back from Kansas. I love Kansas. I was doing road work. I love Kansas. All their strip clubs are body positive, but not on purpose. I think that's like, I know who I am. If someone came up to me in a grocery store and was like, hey, I run a strip club and I like your look. I was like, what look? Willing? Get out of here. Yeah. But I was in Kansas. A woman came up to me. She's like, you shouldn't tell jokes about abortion. She's like, don't you want to go to heaven? No. I didn't abort that kid to have to talk to it one day, okay? What an awkward conversation to have with a little half-fish dude. Just like, look, buddy, mommy doesn't share food. I don't know what to tell you. Ex-boyfriend stole 3 fries from me. I stabbed him in the neck, and he was actually a person. So, you know, fist bump. No, you don't have fists. Don't touch me. That's gross. Oh, I don't have any kids. I have 4 cats by 3 different dads. I love them. They're great. People like to call me a crazy cat lady, which I think is weird, because I have 4 cats at 29, but I have friends the exact same age as me. Friends I went to high school with that have 4 kids, and nobody calls them crazy kid ladies. They're just Catholic. I don't get it. I recently found out one of my cats is diabetic. I know. He's not fat. He just won't fucking die. Y'all, this cat is so old. He's on life number 12, and whatever organ makes insulin gave up in life number 8. And I'm like, he's so old. I had this cat in elementary school. That's how old he is. I know. I was 11 when I got him. So if I reach for clothing too fast, he has a PTSD style flashback. He's just like, she used to put me in baby doll dresses. He's very stressed out. He's so old. He's like everybody's great aunt that looks like beef jerky. That's just surviving off of cigarettes and spite. Just sitting at my front window like, you know that cat across the street had those kittens out of wedlock. Bring me some sweet tea. Merlin, you can't have sweet tea. The vet said, I don't care what the medicine men say. Bring me sweet tea. His name is Merlin. He is a rescue cat. What did I rescue him from? The name Ethan. What kind of monster? Name's a cat Ethan. I'm super into true crime. Any true crime fans out there? Yeah, I knew I saw a few women in our 30s. Oh my God. White women in our 30s love to feel like the world is a dangerous place for us. We're like, oh my God, you learned my schedule enough to murder me? Get out of here. We love it. I love true crime. I'm obsessed with true crime, but I am terrified of getting serial murdered. Not so scared of getting regular murdered, because then at least I'm the star of the show. Kayla Esmond doesn't share screen time with 7 other murdered bitches. That's what I'm saying. But I'm terrified of getting serial murdered, because I'm terrified of being the fattest person somebody murders. That's the whole thing. That's it. That's the whole thing, you know? Like, if I could get killed by the guy from Silence of the Lambs, I'm in, you know? Because up against other fat corpses, I like my chances. But I've seen all of the murder documentaries. Getting serial murdered is a hot girl thing to do. I don't care what you say about it. All these victims look like they could be playing vampires on the CW. They're gorgeous. I just don't want that to be my legacy, is y'all watching the evening news and someone's like, they're going through the victim lineup and it's like, oh no, they get to my picture. Well, that one must have been a witness. I don't know. You know, she got caught up in that. They would definitely get off for my murder. Absolutely. Just some Southern defense attorney like, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, how could my client, a 150-pound, mild-mannered father of 4, drag this beast of a woman into those woods unaided? He drove a hatchback, for goodness sake. How'd he get her in the trunk? If the bitch does not fit, you must have quit, okay? Ladies, we could be doing a lot more serial murdering than we've been doing. That's a fact. We could do so much more. We're better at it. We're better at it than the men. Male serial killers, they get caught, they go to prison, they die there. Women serial killers die in a nice farmhouse with 8 husbands worth of wealth. That's how we do it. Men get caught when they send a note to the cops. Women get caught 20 years after they die when they pry up their floorboards. Male serial killers you learn about from the news. Women serial killers you learn about from your grandma and passing over tea on the porch. Just out of nowhere, she's like, you know, Ethel down the street had 4 husbands disappear on her. Grandma, did you just admit a violent crime to me? We couldn't have credit cards back then. It's just because men investigate most of the serial murders and they just don't think that we could do it. I'm fully convinced that a white woman could wander into a police station fully covered in blood, just like, I just killed somebody. And they just look at her like, are you sure that's not from your yucky, yucky period, young lady? You crazy bitch. Like, no, I wrote out a full confession. She can read. That's adorable. Y'all, thank you so much. My name's Kayla.